Hey everybody, this is Glory Noah, owner of Space Cadence File on AC.com, owner of Glorious Unsolved Mysteries Oracle Deck, and owner of Glorious Astrology Tarot at www.makeplayingcards.com. Like I said, co-creator of Black Panther. I didn't get my credit for it. Somebody tried to take my credit. That's why I said what I said. I wrote everything, and somebody tried to take my credit and get cashed out on it and try to cash the check and went to jail. So yeah, I'm the original writer, and a lot of people, and I had help from Chadwick because I'm an Earth Angel. So at that time, he must have been crossing over when he had sold his soul from being in that organization. He was helping a lot as far as in the spiritual realm because I never met the man, so he was helping me in the spiritual realm. At the same time, to process this information, and still at the same time, I was learning, going through a lot of. I was going through a spiritual awakening where I was able to write all this information down, which is very great because I'm one of those type of people that like to write stuff down. My dreams, I like to write it down. If it's a song, I want to write it down. I hurry up and write down all this information because you don't want it ever, like they say, use it or lose it, right? So you always want to utilize what you do have, and I would have made a difference. You know what I'm saying? If, like I said, I did manifest my royal wedding. It didn't turn out like I thought it would turn out, but nevertheless, I still, had, I guess you could say, well, I can say it was technically a royal wedding because it was who was supposed to get married, but we just didn't have the financial stability, and he was trying to get married in the spiritual realm, which I guess the universe decided to marry us, like on the earthly plane, but in a spiritual realm type of thing, like through some type of time portal, time capsule, which is amazing. But at the same time, it was just different. I never experienced before, and so when he thought he married somebody else, it was just really weird. It was one of those nights where it was like, yeah, should have had cameras that night, right? So, because I know the police had cameras, because they was out there with their cell phones taking pictures of my trees like that. Yeah. So they know for sure it was me. It just didn't work out in the relationship because he was hiding a lot of stuff. Like I said, everything that came out of his part was the truth. He was hiding a lot of things. He was hiding hidden families, hidden children, hidden marriages, hidden baby mamas, just hidden drama. But I'm gonna keep it real with everybody. I'm just keep it straight funky. Like I said, he probably, a lot of people didn't understand. Like, oh, okay, I'm a Black Panther, and it is true. I fight for civil rights. I was going to school to be a criminal lawyer, and I was being gang stalked by KKK, by some white supremacists. So, of course, it was an issue for me to go to school because they wouldn't respond back to any of my messages. They wouldn't respond back to anything I would say because I had to go to school online. And they were very rude, very prejudiced. So yes, I'm definitely a civil rights activist, and I believe in freedom, right of speech, freedom of religion. I believe the right to bear arms. I believe in all those things that's in the Constitution that we are stripped of every day. Defamation of character, parental alienation. These things will be talked about in the spiritual realm. Whether you try to be corrupt in the earthly plane, in the spiritual realm, you will be judged, and judges will be judged. So we're gonna get it started today, because I'm still getting it powered. Okay. Because the problem is the guy Tarot got everybody feeling a little uncomfortable. But y'all don't mind doing the shit, right? But when you get caught doing the shit, it's a problem. What do you say? Because I don't mess around. I don't do nothing with no children. Because when I was younger, I was molested, and it was just a lot of incest in the family. So one kid would do it to another kid would do it to another, because these parents that were so called getting control and having custody of us, which was my Auntie Reese, Aunt Charlotte, my mom. Nothing ever happened at my mom house in a sexual sense for me. Nothing ever happens at just certain people's house. I didn't have an issue. I didn't have an issue at home with my mom, except for the attitude, the bumping heads. That's mainly what we had. Is mainly just attitude, both being Scorpios and not really checking our astrology chart when we were kids, and not knowing. When I was younger, and not knowing that us being the same sign was one of the big things. That we look alike, we're the same sign, and so that made a big difference. And it's true. Me and my mom are Scorpios, and we both are the same. We both look exactly alike. So, yeah, this person, there they go, trying to hide the fact that they over there trying to lurk with the kids. came out. First card that came out. Look at that. Look, somebody over there trying to entice a little girl right now. And y'all laughing and giggling, talking about, I'm going to pray for you. Yeah, I'm going to pray for y'all too. Because y'all going to get caught on their phones doing nasty stuff with them kids. Says the spirit guide. He said, spirit guide said, you're going to go your dark night or so. I'm going to go in my dark night or so and watch you. Ain't that right, spirit guide? Amen today. Almighty and God in heaven ain't playing. Y'all up there giving out the wand, still doing that magic. Still going incognito, doing the snake stuff. Now it's a little less intense, but it's still a little bit of a ripple effect of the magic. Cause it's like you can't get upset because other people. I can't get upset, baby. I'm sorry, the spirit wants to say I can't get upset. This magic is destroying the world. Because y'all keep trying to play God. The spirit don't want to know why. Because they keep trying to play God with the magic. They keep trying to play God, keep trying to disrespect God, jealous of God, envious of God. And we all know that God created the heaven and earth. And the earth was without form. That's the first chapter. That's the first verse. Even if you one of the people that ain't no big reader, that's the first verse to respect. Okay, God created the heaven and the earth. Then I'm going to sit my ass down. So, I mean, I know the universe took care of. Right? Because I know for sure there's certain people that, like, I'm an earth angel. And I was smart enough to realize that. I'm going to respect that man if he created everything. I ain't about to be stupid and run around here like I'm above them. And this is what I was taught as a child. Come on now. What happened is with y'all, the flock got led astray. Y'all went straight to them house. I mean, baby daddy. I mean, occult leaders, Freemasons. Y'all went to them niggas' house instead of going to God. Going to the church. And seeking positive guidance. You males are supposed to seek positive guidance, not negative. Now you out there doing your bestiality. Leave them damn animals alone. You go try to sleep with the animal or turn into the animal? Which one is it? Don't be over there doing magic to Felix the cat. Shit. Or Pepe the dog. They ain't did nothing to know their body. Freaking them out and shit. Shit, Anubis is a dog, so you know for sure y'all over there doing stuff to animals. Sitting there cutting their head off. You gonna cut their head off and sew it on the human head, and what that's gonna do? Shoot, that's how you know they was playing with magic, cause look at Anubis, he was human and started playing with magic. It looked like he was gay. Anubis, he was gay. That's probably what it was. People didn't know that being gay back then and doing magic would have caused them to go to hell. No disrespect to Anubis, but it did come out, but it could have been what it was. They was gay back then. I guess it could have been one of the people that was like maybe building the pyramids, and he could have been intimate with. Well, I'm sorry, Anubis. I don't know your business. I don't want to talk about your business. He's very strong and very powerful. But he made a deal with the devil. Yeah, he did. Anubis made a deal with the devil. And he probably like but he became some type of pharaoh and had him with some bloodline. So it could be that's why he's comfortable with being that way, because it's part of his bloodline. He's Egyptian. It was part of his destiny. He turned into sand. I think I seen a little bit of him, and I think he was like he wisps away into like sand. Like yeah, he's Egyptian. So some of this stuff is part of people's heritage and their bloodline. And they could have been fighting against gay people back there. Cause see, this is in reverse. So they could have been having even riots back then about fighting against gay people. About them, about some people must have found some gay men coming out, and they could have been exiled for that back then. Maybe had their head chopped off. That's what I'm thinking. And that spirit animal could have took on that format. That spirit, yes, this dog, that spirit format took a format of Anubis. Probably when it could have got his head chopped off in the spiritual realm. And because why you got a half of a dog head? Right, he was gay. And something happened. I always thought maybe he chopped off his head. Somebody did something weird to him. Because he was part dog. It came out right here. He was part dog and he was gay. He was definitely sleeping with somebody who could have been building the pyramids, and he made a deal with the devil. He confirmed this. And most definitely, obviously that was part of his destiny, so he was comfortable with being in the position that he was in. I knew this, he was gay, so. And doing magic, probably watching the performers. You know, back then they had live performers. They used to dress in their attire and dance for him, probably naked. They used to dance for him naked. The real Anubis. And they could, well, back then they didn't have film, but you know what I mean. They probably had like a lot of, maybe a portraitist. You know, back then they drew with like stones. They used stones to try to shiver the wall and make pictures, and you know, so that's how they did that. So they were saying it was basically people that were writing it down, like basically leaving it on the wall, and that shadow work and stuff that they doing now, that anime, that's basically what that is. But they started off in Egypt with that. Yeah, but that's mainly something that's Egyptian. That's somebody that they was probably putting around like tombs and stuff. The hieroglyphics. And now this person don't feel like a fool probably because their story is out. I'm sorry, but there's no disrespect. He probably had to tell a story so he can get into heaven. He ain't waiting on something. Maybe he wanted to see if I could tell his story. Yeah, but he did make a deal with the devil, and maybe try to make deals with him too. Maybe summoning Anubis using magic. And trying to go up in the sky, like I guess they be astro traveling. And the politicians too. And maybe coming to him like to make, or he would be the dark spirit guy, sort of kinda. Yeah, because these people could have got caught messing with kids, and now they want to go to Anubis to do spell work. Because they had third party situations, looks like they got super messy. Anubis, do you got wings? And like maybe as a young person, he started realizing he had gifts. He could have been like a master, maybe going back and forth to see aunties and cousins when he was a human format. He tried to tell everybody he was a human. He could have been black. He should have been like Egyptian, like he was Egyptian, he was dark skinned. Here you go. Could have been battling out there in the spiritual warfare. Oh, hey, Anubis. And they said, I don't know whether to give him some puppy chow or some regular food. Because you forget he's half dog and half human. Oh my goodness. So it looks like he judges people in the spiritual realm. He's like, he judges people in the spiritual realm. Ooh, some people going to him for dark stuff, and he places judgment upon them. Wow. Well, yeah, the movies. He said they think they coming to get us, like, get another crime off, and they get in trouble because they using magic. Even a police officer. So it looks like they could be doing like rituals to try to these people do rituals and be drinking their elixir and shit. Whatever they be drinking to make them go disappear. I guess they go do their little magic so they can scare people and do their little pentagrams in the middle of the floor with the candles and shit. Yeah, 'cause they do that so they can freaking steal people's money and shit. They scam us. Thank you, Anubis, for telling me that. Yeah, these dark magicians, these warlocks and witches, look like they could be trying to slow down the magic, maybe not, or it might be the ripple effect might be so strong. It's affecting even Anubis. They doing so much magic. Making Anubis mad. There's y'all selling him for some stupid shit. Why do you say y'all selling him for some stupid stuff and they know they had to go through a star seed to make sure it was a star seed? So that means we'd be related somewhere down the line. Only way you're a star seed is you were related to one of these gods from the higher realm. It could be a lot of us because you forget if I watched that YouTube and 27 people made 40,000 people in one family, that's 40,000 family members. You can be related to about anybody. And that ain't even including who they go out and date and have more kids, right? So that's just within one family. So yeah, somebody have to be a star seed for these things to happen. It will be a bloodline thing. So yeah, Anubis is a star seed. Yeah, he dated a man down low. He could have dated men. And back when he was in Egypt and Cairo, back in the day, he could have dated kind of like both. Just people didn't know that he dated both. Maybe in George. And don't cry, Anubis. He could have dated like 9 men. He kind of sad. He started to look like before he started playing with that magic. I said, you want to stop playing with magic because it turns you out from a regular person to something different. I'm got the sparkle and shine. I'm good. I'm totally on that type of time. That seems more fun. And the only thing about me is I'm really strong. You know, they say I'm aggressive. I'm just opinionated. I'm strong, and I got a strong mind, and I just don't let people steer me the wrong way when I know I'm doing the right thing. And if I wasn't such a good parent, my kids wouldn't say it because they have said it in people's face, and those people don't like it, so they say negative things. But my kids have straight A's and perfect attendance. How could you not put them? They didn't change their ways until they got misplaced in a different placement. It started misbehaving because my sister is not used to having kids. She just likes to dress them up so they can look nice. That's way more important than that. I understand she may make her little phone calls because when they were with me, they didn't need tutoring because I would do it. I would help them, or I would be like, okay, big brother, you help the little brother because you know exactly what to do. Because most of the time I'll be focused on work or tired or watching or cooking food or washing the dishes. So there's nothing wrong with the family helping the family out. But yeah, look, people disappearing and dying low key. You know, like people leaving home and not coming back. And that's sad. It's like people, this is somebody whose memories, their last memories, just saying bye to somebody. This person could have got abducted. Because these sick men be abducting people because they be gay. And some of them be trying to prove their sexuality, being weird and picking up kids and just being hella fucking creepy. Right, and then trying to offer them a fucking dirty offer. Fucking nasty ass men, and then trying to make it seem like it's a clean offer when it's dirty. And these babies jump in the car with you like some kids might be like, oh, okay, you know my dad, you know back in the day. But you used to be a fucking celebrity. There used to be a celebrity like here. Somebody used to be in sports. Low key, they're picking up and lurking and trying to pick up these girls and get them a dirty offer. And like when the girl get in the car with the man they ain't never seen again. So this man definitely is a fucking serial killer. And this person could have played sports back the other day. Or liked sports, but this person definitely, maybe they, I know they use sports as a code word when they doing gay stuff and pedophilia, sex trafficking, and child trafficking. So be careful when you hear them saying hockey and basketball and football. They talking about that sex trafficking that they trying to cover up because they got code words. Even the fire department, police department, and the ambulance. Some of these people all been working together for years. Major companies. And they disgusting. And it's the reason why they went and they not getting into heaven. Because when they sold, they had to do some nasty ass acts to be cool and be down. Or whether it was bad or murder or whatever. People that lost their lives trying to fight for their booty hole. That's some bullshit. I remember back in the day, because it sounded like some man, he's coming through me telling me he lost his life because he was fighting for his butt. Because somebody wanted to have anal sex with him, and he told them no, and he could have died because that person wouldn't let them have anal sex with them. So he killed them because he didn't want to know he was gay and that he was in there trying to fight for this man's butt. Look, this man could be older and still be out here doing it. Luring men or lurking men in to try to have sex. This person might be like in between, because that's they say the pentacles in reverse. He might be like in between, like not quite that old, but you know, still in an age to where somebody would probably approach them in a romantic manner. You know what I mean? Like maybe mid-40s, 30s. Look, this person gives a lot of men. Yeah, he gives a lot of men. Looks like, about 6. That this person romantically dates and could go pick up. That man said he was fighting for his booty hole. I'm so sorry, man. Because I get telepathic messages and all that. And yo, I got a telepathic message yesterday, bitch. And you know I say bitch to everybody, not like that, but y'all know what I mean, like bitch, the tea, okay? Tea, honey, iced tea, baby. So I'm at work yesterday. And dude was like, I'm about to go in the bathroom. And dude was like, I'm about to go in the bathroom too. I could telepathically hear him, I telepathically heard him say, I'm about to make this nigga suck my dick. I'm like, oh my god. So then y'all be going in the bathroom, y'all be in there sucking each other's dick. We all supposed to be peeing. So now the women gotta be thinking like, damn, for real? I telepathically heard him tell that man he gonna go in the bathroom and suck his dick. He gonna make him suck his dick. That's what I heard him say telepathically. But they didn't know I know about telepathic messages. I be hearing a lot of people. I be hearing their thoughts like, you messy, bro. You trifling, nasty. I know for sure. For sure. That wasn't just no random message. I told you I was around the people that were secretly. I mean, I ain't gonna say secretly, cause everybody know if you sag, you're a bag, and that was just the goal back in the day. So, like you see, they had a little booty out. I'm like, oh, thank you, I'm good. Especially when they be switching. Talk about bitch. Be like, bro, yes, give me the tea. Like Lola, darling. And he played, I'm like, Lola, darling. Give me the fucking tea, okay? Not you got a whole girlfriend, but you gay for her. Better go suck some dick in the bathroom. Okay, my brother. We at work. Who dick you gonna suck? I was just listening. I can listen. I can hear them telepathically to me and telling each other they gonna go to the bathroom. Strong, very strong. I just looked at him and grabbed my cup of water, like, just sit and kept on walking, like, I had the broom, like, I was trying to act, I'm like, I know I didn't just hear what I heard, but it did. And they was just grinning and excited to go in the bathroom with each other. Cause I heard about what I was saying about they about to go in the bathroom. Shit funny. So somehow they had done some heavy witchcraft, and that shit counteracted and crossed signals and shit. I heard some shit. What? Yes, Lord. Ain't nothing but the law, baby. Nothing but the law. Yeah, so them kids. That's what it was. They was trying to hide the fact that they mess with kids too. So they was trying to like sort of like, or my job right now, they be sort of like trying to gang stalk and shit because they be fucking with the kids. You know me, I go hard for the kids. Yeah, I do discipline them. But when it comes to weird shit like this, I don't play that shit. So I'm checking niggas all day. I don't play that weird shit, that saying little dumb shit to a woman, being a fucking misogynist, being a narcissist, trying to narcissistically abuse a woman to cover up the fact that you fuck with kids, and that you trying to lure kids in the car and lure them in corners and do weird shit to them. But that's part of y'all little rituals or whatever. Anyway, sorry. I had to check a baby daddy or two. That's part of their ritual. Acting like they give a fuck about somebody. After he didn't try to have my kids taken. So they could do these nasty ass rituals. Fucking with the kids. Trying to hide it. How you gonna say you coming to check on me, but you told your lawyer in court to take my son from me? Get away from my doorstep, nigga. After I just sat there and gave you my body and trusted you, and you sat there and tried to open up shop at another bitch house and play me like I'm stupid and tell everybody that I'm crazy. And the messed up part about it is, y'all, I was in love with my husband. He did me hella fucking dirty. And he is a womanizer and a manipulator and a fucking romance scammer. And he does it to a lot of women. Like, you're not gonna keep having sex with me and trying to manipulate me. I'm cool. Because you took a perfect relationship and you turned it into some bullshit. Soon somebody else couldn't get my spot. What you want? Yeah, because you like to play games on the phone. What type of voice you gonna be today? Whatever. What you want, boy? No, you don't. You're a liar. This is your little phone texting app to play on the phone. Whatever. I'm gonna call you back. I'm in the middle of my channel. Yep. So he faked like he a sugar daddy playing on my phone. He never be giving me no money. He's scammers. He called me from a fake number because he know he blocked. Because he gonna try to set up shop at another bitch house, make kids and shit, and then go tell the court that I'm crazy and shit. I'm cool on that. That's some scandalous ass shit. I don't want to have sex with you. I don't even want to look at you. Don't look at the neighbor or whatever little bitch you're talking to. Just get off my porch. Right, because you thought you was going to probably let's drink something so I can distract you from fucking doing some more scandalous shit to me. I'm cool. You know what I'm saying? That's sad. When you love somebody and all they keep doing is trying to make you look like you unfit. And I ain't even doing that because I don't even do, the cup that I would drink would be so small. Like, I would drink like this much, maybe a cup of alcohol like this much. But you telling them I'm unfit, but we both sitting there drinking. And you drinking 3 times what I'm drinking. But you telling the white people that I'm unfit just because I had this much of a cup of damn alcohol. That's fucked up. So, no, I'm cool on you, nigga. You a snitch, nigga. Who does that to the mother of their kids? Oh, because the other baby mama didn't want her around my kids because, bitch, you be talking shit. Because he be basically making us get into it so he could be riding out with another bitch. I'm telling you, if we all ganged up together, we probably found him at 3 more bitches' house. You'd be like, bitch, you sure right. Because it's just like that one movie when them girls found out they all was dating that person. And then they found out he had a whole nother girlfriend. They're like, bitch. Damn, and then he got another, and then another, damn. And then it's like you can't get mad at the females can't get mad at each other. You can only get mad at this man who keep on making sure, oh, you're drunk, come on, let's smoke, let's drink, playing this little narcissistic role. Look at him. The doctor is in, I guess, right? With that shit. Well, nigga, whatever y'all drinking make y'all fly around, fuck that. Cause I know what I was drinking, it cost $1. What the fuck y'all drinking when I ain't around? That elixir bullshit got y'all flying around. Cause that's them practicing that fucking magic, doing the fucking ritual. See, and then I don't know, I guess he come over here when the shit wear off. Nigga, 3 kids later, then you wanna come over here like you the fireman putting the fire out that you started. This is fucking bullshit. It on my fucking nerves. How you gonna be the villain and the goddamn hero? Right, you can't be both. So you see what I'm saying when I say that shit is scandalous? And you come pick me up and be intimate with me and then do me dirty like that in the courthouse. And I didn't do anything to you. I just didn't want other females around my kids because I had already had my sister being around them jealous that she just tried to steal my son, jealous because that's my son and not her and his son together. Do you think I gotta worry about another female doing that shit too? I got too many people jumping on the same dick that I had been on. So of course I was like, man, I got to try to put the fire out my damn self because this nigga starting fires every 5 seconds. And then running over here talking about, I'm trying to see if you okay. No, the fuck you ain't. You ain't. You don't give a fuck about me. You're from porch. Right, because you really want to come over here and fight. And I'm cool. He blocked, that's why he keep pulling up. And I'm like, could you stop pulling up, please? I already, you already busted my window with your other girlfriend. You came back with your 4 kids. You tried to marry the neighbor. Just please, get off my porch. You're just too disrespectful for me. And I'm not a disrespectful person. I don't like that shit. You over here giving everybody they flowers. Bitch, I am not a million per day, bitch. I'm good. I don't need no motherfucking flowers. They grow on their own. Don't somebody with that fake shit. But I see you get the bitches you like with the long hair and all that shit, the little pretty velvet box of roses. Fake ass thing. I guess them the bitches that fell for the gusto or whatever. That's fucked up. Right. Because I'm an old tarot reader. Because, at first I wasn't reading tarot, y'all. I was living my regular life. If it weren't for tarot, I wouldn't even know nothing. I promise you, I just looked across some shit one day. I was like, man, he acting weird. He acting different. And I don't know what it was that, it's not a negative thing. I was looking for it in a positive sense. Like, how can I figure out what's going on with the kids? What's going on with him? Why he acting weird? Come find out he a whole fucking occult leader. Look at his ass. Silently leading the pack to hell. And try to hide it from me because he knew in my destiny I would have been a tarot reader. So here you go, cooking up a plan with the little magic with everybody in the neighborhood to do some weird shit. Or maybe this is him maybe making me something to eat, like, I'm going to be nice today before I scam her next week. Ain't that fucked up? Niggas is scammers. Right. And then gonna turn around and then try to put me under judgment. Ain't that fucked up? After you done fucked my brains out, said we together, said you my king, said you love me, said we got a secret marriage and you was respecting it, then you turned around and put me under judgment with the white people. But you said you loved me though. Wow. Where the fuck is the love at? Because it look like you secretly love your homies who up in here gang stalking me at my new job. With their booties hanging out. Your booty bandits. So it's like it's always some secret hidden shit. He told me, it's always a conspiracy. Boo, motherfucking shit is going on in the courts. And I'm getting into it with nothing but niggas at work with their pants hanging. Like, that shit make sense? Right. So when I go to work, they like, they don't want to say that to her. The girl, she already knows she gay. But she knows she was born a girl, so I'm like, girl. This is how I am. I'm not going to call you no man, that's not what she was born. I will call you a name if you have a name. You know what I'm saying? I don't know that. Like, hey, girl, because that's just me. Bitch, I can see the titties. Hey, girl. I'm just saying. Because it looks like some people probably ain't got no strength. They ain't got enough strength. Maybe they done stripped y'all from your strength. Y'all ain't allowed to speak y'all mind. Fuck all that. I be speaking my mind, nigga. We get off my porch, man. Get off my porch. You goddamn romance scammer. You damn romance scammer, man. You ain't give a fuck about nobody but yourself. Look, because you over there, you trying to run off with another marriage, another gay marriage. Tell you boys, a nigga got another plan every 5 seconds. I mean, what's wrong with you? You trying to scam me? Get the fuck off my porch. Look, you and your little look, cause see that means somebody trading pictures again. And hiding it. So yeah, they back on that fucking website, probably trading pictures of fucking children with no clothes on. Lord Jesus, I hope you people get caught. Look, and had to hidden sexual affairs with men at night, trying to hide it. Third party situations, no condom, leaking everywhere, right? So you can't tell me that these cars ain't the facts. Nigga, do we ever wear condom? Let's ask all the baby mamas. And then let's ask all the side bitches who thought they was pregnant or had to have an abortion. And then let's ask all the bitches that want to have a baby by him right now. He never wears a fucking condom. So there goes that mess right there. Ski, 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 right? Ski, ski, goddamn. That's where all that shit comes from. And then they go over there in these rituals and orgies and shit, and everybody's out there in locomotive mode like, woo, woo. No condom. Just skiing everywhere. Ski. Look at them in the road, probably. Look, they probably gonna go get a wheel and go out there in the circle and do it just like this too, just nasty. Look, whoever this is like to lay back, relax, and get head from a man. Or even a child, possibly. And this person be low-key, fighting for the gay rights. But dressed like a thug Monday through Sunday, you know. Holla at me if you wanna get your pussy ate. What kind of shit is that? You niggas is confused, right? Running out of time, find the time over there with all your girlfriends, baby mamas, and see the gray hair coming. Vampires don't get old, baby. Matter of fact, vampires usually, because they are truly immortal, they can't even get enough.